Hey everybody, Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Back porch is a little bit cooler. I just got done doing my evening chores, and just in time because it's raining again. It's just a light rain right now. I think it's supposed to get heavier later. Man, I'll tell you, when you're dependent on rainwater, I guess this much rain is a good thing. I think. I'm not getting the mowing done. I'm not getting the weed eating done. I'm not getting the mucking done. I'm making dents in it. I had to drive an Amish guy, friend, an hour and a half away to pick up something he had ordered. So that kind of took up pretty much my whole afternoon. It was fun because I used my GPS going there, but I couldn't use it coming back. So we couldn't take the way that it took us going there because it took us windy roads and whatnot. And I was afraid that I was going to miss a turn. And my Amish GPS, he was afraid that he might miss one too. So we figured, okay, we'll go. We figured we could remember the first, which was the last few turns, which got us onto 70. And once we got onto 70, then we were pretty much, we knew it would connect with another highway, and that would connect, and that would get us going in the right direction, and we were good from there. So it wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun. The reason I couldn't use my GPS is because somehow, don't ask me, I have no idea. One day, apparently the Wi-Fi was turned off on my phone, and I didn't realize it. And I was using it for whatever because my computer stinks. Okay, it will not let me look at AccuWeather on my computer because I don't know, too many cookies or something. I don't know what it is. So I have to do it on my phone. Funny how that little phone, it seems to have more power than my little laptop. So anyway, unbeknownst to me, we ended up using up all the data. And it'll be a while before we have more data. I got to call the phone company and see if maybe there's something they can do, because I need to use the GPS on Monday. So I gotta see if there's something they can do. I gotta have that, because I don't think I have any hard paper maps for the auction area, and so I need to check into that. Anyway, yeah, I still got that little bit of a cough. It's not bad. It's just a little bit annoying, but it's not bad. I'm feeling so much better. But I wanted to give you an update on my health video that I made, what was it, a week or two ago? Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, I said that I was going back on the carnivore. And I have. I've been sticking to it. Mostly water and meat, eggs. Yeah, I know you don't like me down here, do you? Because you're building a nest where you're not supposed to build a nest on the top of my back porch light. Yeah, you're not supposed to be building a nest there. So you're just going to have to deal with it, my dear. Yes, I'm talking to the birds. Not that that bird understands a single word I'm saying, but oh well. Anyway, so I've been doing good. Does that mean I have not been tempted? Yes, I have been tempted. But earlier this week, the beginning of the week, I was out with my husband, Come on, are you coming? Come on. Mercy. Mercy. Angel's on the other side of the back door, watching. And I'll let her out when I get up. Anyway. So we were out, and of course he gets whatever he wants. And okay, what am I going to get? I got 2 hamburger patties. And so that's what I had. I had no bun, no fixins, 2 hamburger patties, and I think I had a piece of bacon with it, which was nice. Now, yesterday, we had a storm roll through and knocked our power out right at dinner time, right when I was getting ready to cook dinner. So I said, well, we can head up to the local restaurant here and hopefully I can find something I can eat. So we went out. The power apparently had been out for about an hour. So he went and he got what he likes. He likes the meatloaf and mac and cheese. Okay. And he got a vegetable. And I was asking the waitress about the size of the hamburger patties, because they had different size to get different categories on the menu. So I opted for 2 patties with bacon and cheese. We debated on the cheese because usually these places they use the fake cheese, but I figured, you know what, this one time we'll do that. And I had water. Okay. And they were good. They were good. I enjoyed it, and I was surprised at how filling they were. I might have been able to do one more, but the 2 were fine with the bacon. You know, I just had, when I got back, I think I had another piece of cheese, which I probably should be cutting out the cheese. But anyway, not only have I been doing the carnivore, also I have increased my iodine. Like, I was taking 1 drop of iodine. Check. Get that after. Oh, anyway. Nope, I still got it. Where's the lighter when you need one? There, it's in there. Okay. All right. Anyway, now what was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, the iodine for my thyroid. Okay. I was only taking 1 drop of iodine. And I've been watching interviews with doctors and whatnot. Ain't Mercy? You stick your claws in my knee, and that's not good. So anyway, yeah. So I upped it to 2, and some of the interviews I was watching with these doctors that promote the carnivore, they were talking about the thyroid and the benefits of the iodine, and so okay, I'll take a chance, and I'll up it to 3 drops a day. Okay, it's a liquid, and I have it in my coffee. And I've cut my coffee back from 3 cups to 2 cups. So, anyway, I have noticed I seem to have more energy with the increase in my iodine. So we'll see how that pans out. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we'll see how that pans out. And I will have another test at some point. I'm thinking in about 6 months, if Medicare will allow it. Cut it out, Mercy. Mercy, quit. She's not being very helpful, is she? So I'm optimistic about that, and we'll see. So long as I had cut it down from 2 to 1 before when I was on carnivore, because I was having some issues and I thought it was connected with the iodine. So I cut it back to 1 drop. That's why I was only doing the 1 drop. But I haven't had any of those issues that I was having before. So I'm optimistic and we'll see how it goes. So that's for that. And today also we stopped at a grocery store. We needed some water. And my husband likes the store-bought cookies that from the bakeries, and this one grocery store that we go to, that's where we stopped at on the way home. And since I had to get water, I looked to see if they had cookies on their reduced rack, which I had a feeling they wouldn't. They seemed to go pretty quick. So, but they did have the 2 of their triple cherry pies, which I thoroughly love. I did not buy them, not one, and there was 2 of them there. Was I tempted? Yes, I was tempted, but I did not get them. I did get some cookies for my husband because he hasn't had cookies for a while. So with my husband, it's like, if he'll eat it, because he had lost so much weight, he was so skinny. It's like, if he'll eat it, and he'll keep it down, it's just whatever he wanted to eat. So, and he's happier that way. So, I'm the one that's got the diabetes and the thyroid issue. So, he doesn't want to do the carnivore. Okay, fine. I do. He does his thing. I do my thing. And we'll see what happens. But I also weighed myself. And I've lost, I think I've lost about 8 or 9 pounds. Just shy of 10 pounds, I think. Since I went back on the carnivore. Okay. So that's a good thing. So hopefully that will continue. Hopefully I continue with staying on it and doing well. I don't have a problem eating the steak or the burgers. I am allowing myself to have, on occasion, and I got to make sure I don't overdo this, but on occasion, a sugar-free soft drink. Okay? And that seems to curb any kind of helps to curb any temptations I may have. Like I said, I had water last night at the restaurant. Nothing else. I have a can of stevia in the not stevia, Zevia, the soda that's sweetened with stevia. They had a multi-flavored pack, so I got that last time I went grocery shopping. And I have a can of that left in the fridge. It was just a small, not even what was it, an 8-pack, I think? I don't know. Anyway, I have that. I'm not having that every night, just on occasion. And today I did, because we didn't take any water with us. I guess I could have bought a water, but I felt like I needed something a little bit more than just water. Just something to wet my mouth. So, there wasn't a whole lot to choose from where we stopped. And he needed a drink, so I was mainly stopped for him. I would have been okay, but I would have been feeling it by the time we got home. But I picked up a Diet Coke, which is not my favorite thing, but there wasn't a whole lot to choose from. So, but that's about what I've been doing. I rarely buy the sodas, soft drinks, pops, whatever you want to call it. So. Anyway, it is starting to rain a little harder, so I know all the goats have gone inside. And Sheba has probably gone inside. I don't know if she would have gone in the goat barn or not. I was working on the goat barn this morning. I still have a lot of work to do. They are hoping to do work on my pole barn this weekend, weather permitting. a week from today. So, we'll see. So anyway, I'm doing well so far, being back on the carnivore. Temptations, yes, but I have been able to walk away from them so far. And hopefully I will continue to do that. So, anyway, this is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one and stay dry.